home court and have a playoff run. Now get ready now, watch your back now. We gon' put the smack down, get the title now. So sick with it, we can't get.
Welcome NBA fans, this is Kevin Frazier here on ESPN. The Warriors come in looking to prove to the Oaktown fans that they're the real deal. Troy Murphy is going to show us what it's like to be a human squeegee. Here's a guy who just loves to go out and clean the glass. They'll face off against the Pacers. J.O. loves to pound monster dunks. When he rises up, oh, you know somebody's going to get posterized. Pacers, Warriors, getting ready.
Welcome. It's time for some basketball here at the arena in Oakland. I'm Bob Fitzgerald with my partner Tom Tolbert. Tom, you have to be impressed when you look at these starting lineups. Which two guys are going to step it up?
Well, Fitz, the first guy I want to single out is right here. Troy Murphy has got the rebounding part of the game down. His great anticipation and timing lets him get in perfect position to grab the boards. On the other side, you've got a rejection artist. Jermaine O'Neal is a shot blocker with a bad attitude. Even worse, when you try and shoot over him, he only gets nastier.
Thanks, Tom. Just about time to tip it off. The Pacers take the tip off and will set up on offense. To Miller. Swatted away, and that's his first block of the game.
He made that block look easy, Fitz.
Van Exel glides in, and we have a foul. Can't sink the first. Good on number two. Tinsley is at the controls. To O'Neal. Now by O'Neal. O'Neal uses the drop step. Fired long by O'Neal.
He tried the fadeaway to get it over the defender, but he couldn't sink it.
Skip to Van Exel. 7 on the shot clock. Van Exel is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
The Pacers have the rock. To Artest. Lob to O'Neal. He's doubled up. Pollard jumps up.
You can definitely see a little contact in this replay, but it wasn't enough to draw the whistle or stop the dunk.
1 point separating the teams. To Richardson. Out on the right wing. To Dampier. Pump fakes. Skip to Dunleavy. Dunleavy unloads from about 20 feet out. Can't capitalize. The Warriors will get this one back. To Murphy. Caught by Van Exel. Pass caught by Richardson. Launches it. Gets nothing but net. Just under 11 minutes here in the first quarter. To Pollard. Artest shoots from the paint. Misses the jumper. Loose inside after the block by Dunlop. Here's the break.
No better feeling when your teammate has your back. A nice location set up that block.
Coast to coast and drained by Van Exel. The Pacers with the ball and a 4-point deficit. To O'Neal. O'Neal with the shot. Gets right iron. No good. Shot from the left block made by Pollard.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
Van Exel has the rock. To Dunleavy. Lob to Richardson. Deflected, and it's loose inside. Miller swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Tinsley shoots from 12. Not there for him.
And it's worthy of a second look.
The Warriors take it out. They're shooting 40% from the floor. To Richardson. Received by Dampier. Van Exel lets it go from the wing. Ripped down inside by O'Neal. To Artest. Lob to O'Neal. O'Neal takes a turnaround J. It's ripped down by Richardson. Hits it.
In the right situation, he can get the inside shot he wants, Fitz. And that was the right situation.
Just over 8 minutes here in the first quarter. To Artest. Pollard wants it in the post. He gets it inside. Pollard uses the drop step. To Tinsley. 7 on the shot clock. Loose inside after the block by Dampier. The Pacers turn it over. The Warriors bring it up court and are up a deuce. To Dunleavy. Van Exel crosses over. Worked the crossover, but it's still missed by Van Exel.
The defense met the challenge that time.
To Pollard. Pollard takes a wide open shot.
Perfect pass. His teammate gets him the ball right in the spot where he's comfortable, and he cashes in.
And the Warriors have it. To Dunleavy. To Dunleavy. 6 seconds to shoot. Controlled by Pollard.
That was a long two-point attempt there, Fitz. Sometimes it pays to take that shot a few feet closer.
Fades. Not a doubt.
I can speak from experience on this one. It doesn't feel good as a defender when someone just abuses you with a fadeaway.
To Richardson. He's double-teamed. Splits it with a pass. Van Exel is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
My goodness, that guy just mugged him out there. That's a misdemeanor in 30 states.
Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. Pump fakes. To Pollard. The steal. Caught by Pollard. Swatted. And it's hauled in by Van Exel.
You've got to love that rejection. That's how you play the game.
To Dunleavy. Murphy wants the ball. Nice job in the assist by Dunleavy.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Just over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Pass caught by Artest. To Pollard. Lob to O'Neal. O'Neal goes to the drop step. 7 on the shot clock. Ripped down inside by Dampier.
I'm not sure why people take those long twos, Fitz. Either get the ball closer to the rim or take a couple steps back and try a 3.
To Murphy.
Oh, we got to see that one again. That reverse jam was unbelievable.
We've got a 4-point ball game. To Miller. Intercepted.
Smart read by the defender there, Fitz. He saw what was going down and jumped out to pick the pass off.
Denied. It's deflected, and it's right to him. Miller is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
He tried to get a little fancy with that crossover, but the D played like a statue
Substitution for
and
the
drew the charge.
Pollard will come off the floor. To Richardson. Robinson uses the drop step. Grabbed by Murphy. Thrown down by Murphy.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Tinsley heads up court. Tinsley uses the glass. Deflected. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Warriors have the lead here, 16-12. To Dunleavy. Nabbed by Robinson. Grabbed by Dunleavy. Pump fakes. Dunleavy with the crossover. Dunleavy is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Dunleavy will head to the bench. Miller will head to the bench. To Artest. Artest takes the quick shot.
Great second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. To Richardson. The tough shot. A rare rebound by Tinsley. To Artest. Artest fired from the post. Plucked out of the sky by Murphy. Rejected hard. It's loose. Rattles around and in by O'Neal.
You can't shy away from the spotlight when you're a star, Fitz, and this guy certainly doesn't.
The Warriors work it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. To Richardson. To stop the drought. No way, no how.
I think the turnaround shot got him more frazzled that time than the regular jumper would have.
To Harrington. The Pacers score again, and that's an 8-0 run.
This team's showing no signs of slowing down. It's all falling into place for the offense and the defense.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Nabbed by Robinson. Harrington made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Harrington. Now outside. Lob to Bender. 6 seconds to shoot. Bender puts it up. Puts too much on it.
He just isn't a good enough mid-range shooter to make that when he's covered that tightly. Watch him fade back on this one. That makes his shot even harder. But you got to take what the defense gives you.
The Pacers bring it up. To Artest. Now left side. Pump fakes. O'Neal shoots from 12. Misses the jumper.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
In low. Robinson goes to the drop step. Richardson launches from beyond the arc. He's off from 3.
The defense let him have a wide open shot that time. You can't afford to miss those.
To Artest. Now right side. O'Neal leaps up, dunks it down with one hand.
Superstars make plays on both ends of the court, plain and simple.
The Warriors bring it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. He's doubled up. An extra effort rebound by Tinsley.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble in there.
That shot rips cord by Artest.
That was a nice finish there.
The Warriors with the ball and a 4-point deficit. To Petrus. Skip to Murphy. Murphy uses the drop step. 7 on the shot clock. Murphy goes with the fadeaway. Nice rebound by the 8-year man out of Eau Claire High School in South Carolina. Rebounded inside by Robinson.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
Van Exel has the ball. To Robinson. Robinson is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Richardson will leave the floor. Artest will come off the floor. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Pacers bring it up court and are up a deuce. To Johnson. Lob to Bender. Bender pulls the trigger from the high post.
The height advantage really comes into play here. It's just too easy when you have that many inches on your defender.
Dumps it off. Chaney goes glass. Botches the lay-in. Chaney sails in. Can't get the buzzer beater. There's the horn, and at the end of 1, it's 24-20. Petrus inbounds to start the second quarter. To Chaney. Pass to the wing. Caught by Murphy. Off the right rim, but missed by Murphy. Tried to lay it in right, but no good by Claxton.
To put it mildly, this team's having a lot of problems scoring right now. Here's an idea. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
Johnson fires from the right block. No, sir. The offensive rebound was capitalized by Jones.
That's called a windmill dunk, ladies and gentlemen. When you bring it all the way around your body, you're not going to see many better dunks than that one.
Received by Robinson. Speedy fires off the mark from 16 feet out.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
To O'Neal. Bounce to Johnson. Lob to O'Neal. O'Neal goes with the drop step. Easily rebounded by Murphy.
You live and die with their superstars. They're not going to make every shot.
The Warriors have it, but are behind 26-20. To Claxton. Speedy goes with the crossover. Speedy crosses it over. Speedy commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
That's how you play defense. He saw exactly where the play was going and got in the way.
The Pacers could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Skip to Jones. Pass caught by Bender. Here comes the double team.
Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
The Warriors head into the front court. Skip to Murphy. To Petrus. Here comes the double team. A shot from the right block is missed by Petrus. Speedy is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The Pacers have the ball in the lead, 28-21. To O'Neal. O'Neal takes a turnaround J. Money on the jump shot.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
Just over 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Grabbed by Claxton. To Claxton. He's doubled up. Speedy slides in. It's rejected. Jones takes a step back. The fadeaway was hit by Jones.
This guy will surprise you every now and then with that crossover dribble, and that's exactly what happened on this play.
And the Warriors work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. The jumper was buried by Robinson.
You have to be happy with any possession when you end up with a great look.
The Pacers have it, and they're on an 8-3 run. To Harrington. Received by Jones. To Johnson. Back to Johnson. 5 on the shot clock. He's double-teamed for a double-digit lead. Nice defensive rebound by Chaney. To Chaney. Murphy uses the drop step. Here comes the double team. The J was missed by Chaney. To Claxton. Caught by Murphy. High post shot missed by Murphy.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
The inside shot was missed by Johnson.
That gap on the scoreboard is getting larger here in a second. You may want to start doing things a little differently.
Robinson releases from 15. Not there for him.
Just couldn't sink that one, and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
Couldn't push the lead to double digits. That shot was missed by Harrington.
That's the buddy system right there. If your teammate needs help, rotate over, make the save, or in this case, get the smash.
To Jones. Right side pass. O'Neal is calling for it. Stolen. 9-point ball game. To Chaney. Chaney spins. Chaney is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fitz, the defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Jones is at the controls. To Johnson. Pass caught by Jones. Jones raises up, bounces short off the rim. Got his own board and then cashed in by Harrington.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
And the Warriors bring it up. They're shooting 27% from the floor. To cut it to single digits, automatic.
This is one of those guys they don't want a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Just over 7 minutes here in the second quarter. Now by Bender. Lob to Harrington. Harrington goes to the drop step. To Jones. Clock down to 6. Grab by Harrington. The bucket was drained and the lead is pushed to double digits by Harrington.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Warriors with the ball, but they're down double digits. Dumps it off. Murphy shoots from the post, hits it.
Definite mismatch on that last play. Too much height for the shooter.
The Pacers would love to extend their lead this trip down. Skip to Jones. To Johnson. Pump fakes. Johnson backs up for a double-digit lead.
NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got replay ready for you.
The Warriors have the ball. To Chaney. Robinson is asking for it in the post. 10-footer was off the mark by Robinson.
The D won that one, but I'm not so sure how long they can hold him off.
Tried to power it down, but no good by Harrington. To Chaney. Robinson uses the drop step. Left side pass. Dumps it off. 6 seconds to shoot. Chaney releases from close range. Money on the jump shot.
That little 6 and 9 footer should be automatic for NBA players.
The Pacers with a 9-point advantage and the ball. To Jones. Jones puts it up from 11. Count it. Dunleavy comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Bender will leave the floor. The Warriors take it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To Richardson. To cut it to single digits. Ripped down inside by Harrington. And the Warriors can't hit the broad side of the barn here in the second quarter. A rare rebound by Richardson.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
To Robinson. Speedy with the crossover. Follows a shot. Off the back rim and out by Claxton.
I think he made things a little tougher for himself than they had to be with that fadeaway.
To Miller. Pump fakes. Miller lets it go from the wing.
Watch him go to work here, Fitz. Puts it on the floor, pulls up, stops, bucket.
The Warriors will take a timeout here. Dampier looks fresh coming back on the floor. O'Neal will come off the floor. The Warriors have the ball but are trailing 42-29. Van Exel off the glass, gets the layup.
Too much quickness there. You gotta really move your feet to keep up with this guy.
Jones has it. To Miller. Harrington is calling for it. Harrington goes to the drop step. To Artest. 5 on the shot clock. 18-footer made by Miller.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the three. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
Skip to Van Exel. Puts up the tray. Can't drop the long one.
Even the average shooters are getting in the three-point act now. Not sure that's such a great trend, Fitz.
Jones, 360s, stuffs it home.
The moment he started that dunk, you knew it was going to be something special, Fitz.
The Warriors are in trouble here, 46-31. Pass caught by Dunleavy. To Richardson. Richardson takes the shot from the elbow. Hits it.
He's got at least a decent mid-range game, so that's not really a surprise.
Just under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Jones releases with no one near him.
They left him wide open for this straightaway three. You can't let a guy get this clean a look.
Van Exel takes it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To Dunleavy. Dunleavy goes to the hook. It falls.
You went with the old school hook on that one. It seems like every player used to have that shot. Now only a couple guys in the league possess the ability to shoot a hook.
Jones brings it up, and he's got 11 points. He's double-teamed, manages to pass out of it. Knocked off course, and that's his second block of the game.
He got his hand up there and sent that one right back down. Nice job.
A little double clutch back there by Van Exel.
Those little guys can drive you nuts. If you let up for just 1 second, they'll be right by you.
Now by Miller.
2 minutes.
To Miller. Outside. To Miller. Miller pulls the trigger from the high post. Not going down. Swatted away, and it's loose inside. Jones made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Miller. Caught by Harrington. Harrington uses the drop step. Robinson blocked that one and gathered it up for the nice defensive play. Richardson does a 360 dunk.
This guy is never satisfied unless he gets one of those funky SportsCenter highlight dunks.
And the Pacers are at the controls. To Miller. He's doubled up. To end the drought. Nice rebound by the third-year man out of Michigan State. Received by Dampier.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
The differential is 8. Skip to Pollard. Back to Jones. To Miller. Harrington is looking for the ball. And that's takeaway number 2 for him. to Dunleavy. Pass caught by Robinson. Robinson goes to the drop step. Nice laying off the glass by Robinson.
The pace in the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
The Pacers would love to extend their lead this trip down. To Miller. Passed outside. Caught by Harrington. Still a scoring drought and a miss by Harrington.
Nothing good usually comes out of him taking that shot. That's out of his range, Fitz.
A difficult shot and miss by Van Exel. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Jones. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 49-43. Now that we have a little breather, Tom is going to give us the stat breakdown with Game Track. Take it, Tommy.
Thanks, Fitz. The Pacers have been using the bench quite a bit here in the first half, and they've really come up big for them. Whenever you can get this type of production from your bench, that's always a bonus.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Dunleavy to Dunleavy. Dampier wants the ball. They get it into him. Here comes the double team. Van Exel with the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Fitz, the defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
To Miller. He's double teamed. Jabs. Tinsley releases.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
Van Exel works it up, and he's got 6 assists. To Murphy. Murphy gets vertical. Blocked. Blocked yet again, and gathered by Pollard. Tinsley high off the glass. Big bucket by the third-year man out of Iowa State.
This isn't a guy who normally goes out there and makes a lot of fancy moves. The D wasn't expecting it, and that's precisely why it worked.
And the Warriors with the ball, but they're down double digits. Pump fakes to Dunleavy. Tipped in by Dampier.
He just kept battling for position and fighting, and he got the dues for his efforts.
Tinsley works it up court, dumps it off. He's doubled up for a double-digit lead. Hits it.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
The Warriors work it up. They're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. The layup was tossed in by Dunleavy. And the Pacers work it up. They're shooting 49% from the floor. Nabbed by Miller. Here comes the double team. Splits it with a pass. The leader was canned by Tinsley.
The Pacers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
Dunleavy sails in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
He needs more moves once he gets inside, Fitz. He just doesn't have a clue what to do once he commits.
To Miller. Miller launches from beyond the arc.
Ooh, that was a dangerous play, but it worked out okay on this one.
The Warriors are behind here, 60-47. To Richardson. Dampier uses the drop step. The jumper was buried by Dampier.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
Tinsley takes it up, and he's got 12 points. To Artest. He's double-teamed. Pollard gets some air, dunks it on the reverse.
He threw a nice-looking reverse dunk down, and the D could do nothing but watch.
Just over 9 minutes here in the third quarter. To Richardson. Batted away. The Warriors regain control. Dunleavy wants it down low. Clock down to 6. Dunleavy takes a turnaround J. Dampier, 12 points by the 8-year man out of Mississippi State.
Those are just hustle points right there. He just wanted it more.
The Pacers work it up court. Received by Miller. Pass caught by Miller. Tinsley crosses it over. Tinsley commits the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
To Richardson to cut it to single digits. Controlled by Miller. Gets the bucket.
Ooh, got him with the little teardrop runner there.
Double-digit ball game. To Richardson. Received by Dampier. The J was off the mark by Dampier. The Warriors continue their cold streak of shooting here in the third quarter.
Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
Just under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Skip to Dunleavy. To Richardson. Right wing pass. Pump fakes. To Murphy. They're inside. 6 seconds to shoot. Murphy shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
I don't know if the inside game is the first thing that leads to mind when you think of this guy, but I like the way he cashed in on that one.
Tinsley works it up, and he's got 7 assists. To Miller. Here comes the double team. Richardson made the nab back there, records his first steal. Van Exel takes the quick shot. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's not just the great shooters knocking down those threes anymore. Everybody wants to get in on the act.
The Pacers ball and a double-digit lead. Murphy, and he comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight.
Troy Murphy is going to scrape and claw to create turnovers. Doesn't matter whether you're up or down.
The long three-pointer was missed by Van Exel. Missed shot in the paint by Dampier. To O'Neal. O'Neal leaves the ground. Power this one down and out.
Oh, that's embarrassing. When you're a big fella and having trouble throwing it down.
To Murphy. Tinsley made the pickpocket, and that's his 2nd so far. Out on the left. To Miller. Shoots the 3. Gets the front rim.
That's how you play a physical game. He wanted that rebound, and then he went and got it.
Van Exel takes it up. He's shooting 25% from beyond the arc. Van Exel takes up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 14 total. To Artest. Now left wing. Miller goes with a crossover. Miller is called for charging, and that will be his 2nd foul of the game. Robinson comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. The Warriors would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. To Dampier. Wing pass. Richardson pops it up from 19 feet.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
And the Pacers with control in the lead, 66-60. To O'Neal. O'Neal sails in. Now is in double figures. The Warriors bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. Dampier is asking for it in the post. Dampier goes with the drop step. To Robinson. Robinson raises up. Good from 11.
That's what makes an offense flow. Good execution and smart shots.
The Pacers could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. To Tinsley. Out on the right wing. Pump fakes. With the jab step. Miller lets it go from the wing. Not there for him.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
That last fadeaway was good by Dampier.
When somebody drops that fadeaway on you, it's like a dagger.
Tinsley has the rock. To Miller. Miller from inside. No worries.
The Pacers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
The Warriors with the ball, and they trail by 6. Nick Van Exel goes glass. And the Warriors have it go out of bounds and turn it over.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Pollard will head to the bench. Tinsley with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal shoots from the post. Rebounded inside by Foyle. A rare rebound by Tinsley.
His mid-range shot isn't all that good, so So when they're swarming over him like that, it's pretty much over.
To Artest. Lob to Harrington. Harrington uses the drop step. 7 on the shot clock. Too long, and it was missed by Harrington.
You have to question his shot selection out there today, Chris. He's just putting up a lot of garbage.
Tinsley is just an assist shy from a double-double. To O'Neal. Dumps it off. Stolen! And he comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Clifford Robinson threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. To O'Neal. Jab steps. Jamal Tinsley with the crossover. Tinsley is called for charging, and that is his 3rd foul so far. DeFoyle. Pass left side. Left wing pass. Pump fakes. To Robinson. Keeps it alive.
Check out this amazing move on replay. One more time, would you please? He just took off. Plowed right through the defense. Please send that guy to the stripe.
Speedy looks fresh coming back on the floor. O'Neal will come off the floor. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. A rare rebound by Foster. To Foster. Foster gets vertical. Tinsley made the pass and gets his 10th assist. The Warriors are just behind here, 72-68. To Richardson. Inside pass. Robinson releases from 15. Hits it.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the 3. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
The Pacers bring it up. They're shooting 50% from beyond the arc. Caught by Miller. Skip to Foster. To Miller. Clock down to 6. Miller shoots. Cans the J after the step back.
You have to hit a few of those mid-range ones like that before the D starts taking you seriously.
Just under 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. To Foyle. Short shot and missed by Foyle.
He's got to think twice before he takes that shot. And if he still wants to shoot it, how about thinking thrice?
Nabbed by Tinsley. Deflected. And it's right to him.
Not that time. He was itching to get a piece of that one.
Richardson brings it up, and he's 4 out of his last 6 shots from the floor.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
And the Pacers have the ball at a small lead, 74-72. To Miller. Pump fakes. Miller crosses over. Miller commits the charge, and that will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He's going to have to be pretty careful from here on out. His foul situation is a little dicey.
Petris looks fresh coming back on the floor. For the tie. Not this time.
Just couldn't sink that one, and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range jab.
Taken all the way up court, but missed by Crozier.
When you get inside and come away empty, you're always a little angry at yourself, or a lot angry at yourself.
Speedy lets it go from the wing. Nice defensive rebound by Crozier. The low post shot was dropped in by Foster.
The Pacers are lighting up the Twine today. If they can keep this up, they should be able to pull away.
The Warriors take it up. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Robinson. To Crozier. Good position and tip by Crozier.
That was a nice finish there.
26 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. To Richardson. DeFoyle fades. An extra effort rebound by Tinsley. Swatted! And it's loose inside. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 78-72. Crozier throws it in to start the fourth quarter. To Crozier. Grabbed by Miller. To Crozier. Pass low post. The rejection with perfection. And that's his fourth block so far.
He held off until just the right moment and then swatted that one down.
Speedy is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots from the line instead. Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. Tinsley brings it up. He's shooting 71% from the floor. Dumps it off. Miller launches from beyond the arc.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
The Warriors have it, but are behind, 81-73. DeFoyle. Skip to Richardson. To Claxton. The crazy shot. Misses the jumper. Clifford Robinson puts up the leaner inside. Nice rebound by the 6-year man out of St. Patrick's High School, New Jersey. Great shot by the 17-year man out of UCLA.
Leaving him all alone on the inside like that is just like laying down the red carpet.
To Richardson. Richardson windmills, slams it through.
That's like one of those dunks Dominique used to do. Just get up in the air and windmill it home.
Tinsley brings it up, and he's got 12 points. For a double-digit lead. Rebounded inside by Foyle. Richardson lifts off, hammered, and he'll go to the line. Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. Foyle glides in, makes it after following his own shot.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
To Crozier, he's double-teamed. The Pacers score, bringing the lead to 7.
The Pacers have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team.
Caught by Petrus. To Petrus. Robinson has position down low. They get him the ball. Robinson unloads from 10 feet out. Not there.
He got set and just launched that one. That's how you shut down somebody on defense.
Skip to Claxton. Speedy with the charge, and that'll be his second foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
Tinsley works it up, and he's got 12 assists. Nabbed by Miller. Back to Miller. To Foster. Inside. Crozier uses the glass, lays it right in.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Warriors bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. To Petrus. Pump fakes. Grabbed by Robinson. The wide open shot was easily drained by Robinson.
Mikhail Pietrus isn't a great passer, so when he does dish out an assist, you know that brings a smile to the coach's face.
To Foster. Swatted. Loose ball. Off the front rim and missed by Robinson.
They took the first shot they had, and I don't think it was a good one.
He's doubled up. Miller takes the shot from the elbow. The defensive rebound by Foyle. Speedy glides in, and we have a foul. Harrington will head to the bench. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Pacers taking up court. They're up 5. To O'Neal. O'Neal takes flight. Blocked. Just over 8 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To O'Neal to stop the drought. A rare rebound by Petrus. To Robinson. Richardson puts it up inside. Not there for him.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock it down. That was an excellent play. Watch the job he does here.
Speedy brings it up. Skip to Petrus. Fakes to Robinson. O'Neal made the nab back there, records his first steal. Here comes the double team. Taken all the way by Miller.
Boy, if you let him get the ball in that deep, he is just gonna wear you out, Fitz.
Just over 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Foyle. Now on the wing. Richardson releases with no one near him. Not a chance.
I thought he dropped that through, Fitz. He was wide open and had all the time in the world.
Skip to Miller. Foster wants it in the post. Foster uses the drop step. Misfired from the left block by Foster.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
Richardson gets the bucket and is 7 points this quarter. He has a total of 20 so far. To O'Neal. O'Neal gets up. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more. Murphy comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Miller will lead the floor. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Foster made the nab back there and records his first steal. Count that last lay-in by Crozier.
This is when you want to have a lead here in the fourth quarter. Make the other team start sweating.
To Dunleavy. Van Exel with a crossover.
Just look at how he uses his crossover to create space for the sweet jumper.
Tinsley on this trip can get assist number 15. To Foster. Now outside. He's doubled up. O'Neal pulls the trigger from the high post. Not a chance. Plucked out of the sky by Murphy.
You can't miss layups. If there is a basketball Bible, that's got to be commandment number 1.
To Richardson. Artest is going to be hit with a blocking call, and that's his first foul of the game. Speedy comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Van Exel puts it up off the inbound. Van Exel, 15 points by the 11-year man out of Cincinnati. To Crozier. Received by Tinsley. Back to Tinsley. Pass caught by O'Neal. O'Neal uses the drop step. You don't see that often, but some elevation there by Foster.
This guy's normally not a dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure it was going down.
To Claxton. Pass right side. To Foyle. 7 on the shot clock. With the runner. 10 rebounds by the 8-year man out of Eau Claire High School in South Carolina. to Artest. He's doubled up. O'Neal takes a turnaround J. Easily rebounded by Murphy.
This isn't the most aggressive move, but if you can hit the fadeaway, take it.
Just over 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Foster. To O'Neal. O'Neal with the windmill, punches it down. O'Neal is in some serious pain, Tom.
You hate to see a player work so hard during a game and then have a fluke injury like this occur. Hopefully it isn't as bad as it looks, and he'll be able to get back on the court.
Dampier looks fresh coming back on the floor. To Van Exel. Pass right wing. Van Exel takes the quick shot. Misses the jumper. Hit the left iron, but missed by Murphy.
You have to question his shot selection out there today, Fitz. He's just putting up a lot of garbage.
To Foster. Pass to the wing. Artest was called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
The Warriors have the ball and are down 7. Skip to Dunleavy. Back to Claxton. Lob to Dampier. Dampier goes to the drop step. 7 on the shot clock. Nabbed by Van Exel. Knocked off course. And it's right back to the shooter. Rebounds again. To Dampier. Left side pass. Yet another block. And it's right back to the shooter. To Dunleavy. Pump fakes. Dunleavy with a crossover. Dunleavy with a charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
The Pacers can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. To Foster. Out on the left wing. Tinsley spins. Tinsley with the charge, and that will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th team foul.
The Warriors work it up. They're shooting 22% from beyond the arc. To Dampier. Skip to Dunleavy. To Claxton. Six seconds to shoot. To Murphy. Murphy shoots from the post. Ripped down inside by Pollard.
2 minutes.
To Crozier. Crozier uses the runner inside.
Great look and great bucket. Let's check that one out again.
The Warriors bring it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. To Dampier. Out of the wing. Murphy is asking for it in the post. To end the drought. Ripped down by Artest. O'Neal suffered an injury earlier in the game, but I think Tom just got an injury report.
He's got a bruised hip, Fitz. That's not a serious injury. Of course, sitting over here, I'm not the one that has it, so it doesn't hurt me. We probably should see him back in the game at some point.
Skip to Artest. To Foster. Tinsley with the crossover. To Pollard. The shot from the post missed by Pollard.
His low post game isn't anything to write home about, so it's not surprising to see him clank that one.
To Claxton. Van Exel is looking to do something with it. 7 on the shot clock. Van Exel goes with the fadeaway. It's good.
This guy is just lethal with that crossover.
The Pacers have it, and they are out in front, 101-94. Speedy with the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. Foster will come off the floor. To Tinsley. Speedy with the personal. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. Ripped down inside by Dampier.
Timeout.
The Warriors will take a timeout here. To Claxton. Here comes the double team. Murphy gets aggressive.
Ooh, that's the great job he does positioning himself for this dunk. Once he was up there, he just went up and boom, flushed it.
Rejected hard. Van Exel with the personal. That's his third foul so far. Sinks the first of two. He's off on the second. Easily rebounded by Murphy.
Timeout.
The Warriors will take their very last timeout. The three ball.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
Timeout. Pacers.
To Tinsley. Speedy with the personal. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. It's ripped down by Murphy. To Van Exel. Van Exel launches from beyond the arc. Nice rebound by the 8-year man out of Eau Claire High School in South Carolina. Maybe next time. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ball game, 104-99. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Pacers didn't settle for jump shots today. They knew they had the advantage on the inside, and they took it down there and just worked this team over.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. O'Neal is our ESPN player of the game, and he finishes with a total of 14 points and 11 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.